Right now I'm actually really bored, so I had nothing else to do. So I was like, hey, let's hang out with my favorite people that doesn't make me feel nervous at all in my entire life because it's a camera. So I'm sitting on my bed. Basically, my room's a mess. Up so that I'm gonna be staying somewhere else for a couple weeks, and I might film there. I don't know. She's not too far off from my place, anyways, so I don't see a big deal about the difference. Um, uh, Pretty much, I'm bored, don't know what to do. Just gonna clean the screen. Um, it's a sponge. It's for hair curling. Put in your hair, curl your hair with it. No, not like that, but it usually has a piece in the middle and a piece that goes from here to here. Obviously. Um, so basically, yeah, this is just basically a boredom video. I have no idea what to talk about. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me questions. I really don't know. Just gonna play with some bubbles. And annoying cats, apparently. To the night, guys. To the night. They don't make them beats like they used to. They don't make them beats. Hey, they don't make them beats like they used to. I have no idea what to do. There we go. Scare the shit out of everyone. What is that? Why does it always show something right there? I love playing with these things though. Like, look at my pupils. Anyways, yeah, I'm just doing nothing. Have no idea what to talk about. Oh, here we go. Let's talk about this book. It's called Covencraft. So let's talk about Covencraft, I guess. Let's put this away. Okay. So Covencraft. Basically, I can just do a little review on this book. How about that? Covencraft is a book on basically setting up a coven. It's like it gives you a lot of information, like things you should have, things you kind of can use as a replacement of something else. Gives you the levels in the craft, and it gives you just a lot of information. I got it from a high priestess. She bestowed it upon me. It's like a giant Bible for pagans. I have a lot of bookmarks marking the things that I kind of like want to know, or like write down in notes so I can like kind of study it, because I would prefer to have it like all set in mind. But there's a big basis in a part of it that says ground rules for discussion, and it's talking about like, do you see that flickering? It's not happening in real life. It's just the lighting changing on my screen. that is like, hang on. So, okay. Sorry, my hair is put in a braid, so that's why it looks kind of funky. So, the first page, it really just or not the first page, but the specific, like, thing I want to talk about is talking about ground rules. And usually you want to have, rules for your coven, so that if things do happen, there are set bases of, like, what should be a, quote, punishment. Like, say they broke one of the rules, their punishment is, if they want to do a certain spell, they should have to talk to you about it first, or they should have a lot more kind of like research into that spell, specifically depending on the spell. It's not exactly a punishment, but it's more of like the thing you did last time probably put us in danger in a way. Maybe you should have a little bit of rules for a little while, and then it'll show you that there's a structure that needs to be done at a certain point. This one is just talking about, like, things that should just be, like, more of a personal thing, not magical. So, these ones are more personal, not magical. So, say what you think. Feelings count. No hidden agendas. No personal attacks. One meeting at a time. Look after your needs. And it's okay to disagree. I have a low battery, so I'm going to hurry up with a few more of these. Listen when others are talking. Listen to coven leaders, or coven elders, I mean. Respect each other, behave, or get a time out. And these ones are written by kids, some of these are, so they put them in different terms, some of these in the list. So, or know when to take one voluntarily. Time out, you know. Use inside voices, help each other out, don't criticize, be polite, no hitting, no monkeying around, no name calling, stay in boundaries and stay on topic, no swear words, always make sure I think they mean counselors, know where you are, call if you can't be at the meeting, clean up messes, even if it isn't yours, including emotional messes, and just have fun. And I think that's one of the main ones, is have fun. Just have fun. Take your religious aspects a little more seriously, but don't take it so seriously that there's no fun in it at all. There's always fun in some sort of religion. Everyone doesn't see it in Christianity, but I used to be in church when I was younger, but I'm no longer Christian. I am pagan. But, yeah, just have fun with your religion. Don't take it so serious so that it's like, you have to do this, this, and this, and this, and you have to follow all these rules. And it's a lot more stressful when you have to think about it, because following rules is actually not a way to live life, in a way. I wouldn't say don't follow rules that you are told in this world, because there are rules that shouldn't be broken, but there are rules that can be really stupid. In the Bible, kill witches. In the Bible, kill gays. Break those rules. Don't do it. Things like that. Those kind of rules. Rules like, don't rape. Don't break those rules, please. Don't break the don't rape rule. If you break that rule, that's just caca. There's just some rules that shouldn't be even set in motion that are in other religious aspects. Such as but there are a lot of religious aspects that say you shouldn't believe in certain things except for this one. And that's a little weirder because, hello, you started getting well known after the whole aspect of other gods. So, yeah, there's a difference. You see it, but you don't. And there are some rules that just don't demand something. No one answers to a demand. I demand you to do this. I demand you to do that. You're not going to answer that. That's why I think it's kind of weird. In the Bible it says, you have to do this, 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 and this. And there's no highway. Just all of this. There's no turn into it. More paganism is basically pick and choose what you want to believe, what you want to follow. I wouldn't even call myself Wiccan because I don't know what I am. I do consider myself a witch, but I wouldn't call myself a Wiccan because not all Wiccans are witches and not all witches are Wiccans. But I do call myself a witch, but I do not call myself a Wiccan because I do not know. I am still at the point where I'm trying to figure out who I am, what my main beliefs are, first of all. But I have noticed I do head towards more Celtic kind of like stuff. Like my gods are Celtic. My goddess is Celtic. More religious aspect of it is just noticing what kind of things that you do dart towards more. Like I dart towards more, like I said, Celtic, but I'm not specific yet. Like I don't know exactly what part in paganism I am. I know for a fact I'm not Hindu. I don't follow Hinduism. I don't follow Buddhism. There are some things in Buddhism that I will follow. Like there are certain rules that they actually set for themselves in Buddhism that is actually smart in a way. I can't remember the rules right now, but I remember there's a list of rules, and it is a thing that I do follow. See that I don't specifically call myself Wiccan because I do have my pick and chooses from different parts of paganism. So, yeah. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask about my kind of like religious stuff while I'm still on a really low battery, guys. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Because I'm about to die, so I want to get this over with. But do your beliefs involve the Lord of Darkness? If you're speaking of Satan, actually, I do not believe in the devil. My religion, there are other religions in paganism that do believe in the devil, but I personally don't believe in heaven or hell, devil kind of stuff. So if you're talking about like Lord of Darkness, if that's being the devil, I don't. Personally, my sister-in-law is a Satanist, but she's a different kind of Satanist than many people would think, because Satanism itself actually got turned around more than it originally was. Satanism usually was like, oh my gosh, the devil is my god kind of thing. Satanism nowadays is actually more of a personal, you are the god kind of like energy thing. Most of them don't even believe in Satan. Yeah, Wicca is only a small part of paganism, and paganism is like a broader term. Let's see how I can explain it. Anything that has to do with like specifically God itself. Their more Christian aspect. Judaism, Christian aspect more of. But paganism is more Hinduism, Buddhism, anything that's either not believing in any specific god or believing in multiple gods or other gods than Christian God. So I know that I had to do an entire research on this kind of thing for my senior project. So it seems complicated, but you basically have your religion in that one small part of religion. Like in Christianity, you got Baptist Christians, there's Mormons, Jehovah Witnesses, things like that. They're all in one specific aspect called Christianity. Most of them wouldn't call themselves Christian, but they are in that aspect. Actually, from what I know, Muslims do not believe in God. I don't quote me on that. I don't believe I'm for sure about it, but I don't believe Christians and Muslims believe in the same God. When I was probably 11, I really started myself in it. My mom had my entire family go to church. We were Baptist Christians. I was raised in that aspect of thinking only godlike. I started feeling a little different. I didn't like exactly where I was going. I started having a lot of crap happen to me. And so I kind of fell out of religion for a long time, and then I kind of found it in a way. It was more of an infatuation before I did legitimate research towards my religion that I'm in now. So no one pushed me into it, and no one really helped me into it. I helped myself into it. I talked to my mother, and she is the same religious way. And it was weird to me because we've always been the ones to go to church. And then I found more people who just believe the same way as I did. I actually do know a high priestess, though, who helps me out a lot. She's not very, she doesn't run a coven anymore, but she used to. But that still makes her high priestess. Alright, so let's see. I'm at 4%, so I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.